dragon boating has a very long history, over 2,000 years. The initial idea was to celebrate the death of a much-loved poet in China, who apparently passed away on the fifth day of the fifth lunar month. And it's also now used as a way to encourage the good rain and avoid the misfortune for the local people. The poet committed suicide in protest, and the local villagers tried to rescue him with a boat. It developed into a race who could be the fastest, and therefore the crew that could save the poet. The original boats, of course, until recently, in fact, would have been made from wood. Each village would have made its own boats. There probably, therefore, would have been quite a range of shapes and sizes. But these boats are based on the boats used most recently in China. Still made from wood, but then with the establishment of the International Dragon Boat Federation in 1991, the goal was to promote this kind of sport around the world. And wooden boats are beautiful, but very hard to make, expensive, and also very heavy. So it was decided that the boats should be made from composites. Composite is when you use a mixture of materials. In this case, fiberglass, epoxy resin, polyethylene resin, various materials. The IDBF, I think, made a very wise choice at the beginning. They designated the shape, and all boat builders must conform to this shape. Now, it's possible to make something faster, but that's not the important point. The important point is to keep the tradition. The hull shape is traditional, but also the other features are that there should always be some kind of wooden element. I don't know if you see here, but we have a wooden gunnel, and the seats are also made of wood, so we are keeping the tradition alive. In China, there are sometimes boats up to 40, 60, 80 crews, but for an international competition, that's not practical. It was decided that a boat for 20 paddlers is what would be a good compromise. There is also the person drumming and also the steers person, so 22 makes one crew. An addition to make the boat or the sport more accessible to more people, they came with a small boat, which has half the number of paddlers, so 10 paddlers, plus the drummer, plus the steers person.